Huh. So,
proper way. By the way,
here we are, 7 miles underground.
Proper way.
In a kicking and screaming bunker, in the center of the earth. Different world out there, huh, kids?
Happy quarantine, lockdown, new civilization, culture, despair.
This is nuts. This is fucking crazy. So we don't have any cameramen, obviously, so we're shooting this from our iPhone.
We got inspired, our kids. I posted that one of our kids did the taste challenge. I posted the beginning of it the other day.
Yeah.
And they just put the fucking phone down.
They put the phone down?
I was like, you know what?
It's
on a pot. Our cell phone is sitting here on an upturned pot from the kitchen. The ceiling lights are on. Luckily, it's the time of day. We got a lot of natural light. You can see us, right?
Yeah.
The lens, I think, is over here. So if we're talking here, it's going to make the people feel like we're looking just past them, like at a party. Oh. You know, when you go, hey, and you think someone's waving to you, but it's just past.
Oh my God, that's so screwed up because I'm looking at the lens. You're looking
at yourself.
I'm looking at myself. But that's going to make it look awkward for the audience. So where's the lens?
I think it's over here somewhere. It's in there. Right? That way.
There. Is it right there? Okay, so that's where I got to look.
So we should kind of aim there.
Okay, sorry guys. This is new for us.
I apologize for the skanky ass nails.
Hey, this is really exciting. I'm getting to...
I gave him a haircut last night. I've never in my life.
In 30 years of being with Jennifer, Mary Elfman, I've never had a haircut from her. Last night, I got a haircut from her because my hair got really bushy. Still kind of bushy. And it's
Matthew, did I do okay? Matthew Collins?
It's a little bulky right there.
Yeah.
There's a little...
I can fix it.
little bulk right there.
Get you in the tub. Back into it. It's a beautiful day today. We're very grateful for that. It's been rainy in LA.
In LA.
The past 2 days, and then, on the heels of about a month in quarantine, the rain is that took its toll the last couple days. And so today it's beautiful and warm, and we're in the backyard and getting vitamin D. Anytime it's sunny, I'm like, all right, kids, let's go. And we just yank them outside into the backyard.
What's with this quarantine COVID-19 voice that people do in their Instagrams and videos?
Is there a COVID-19 voice?
Yeah, it goes, I guess, hey guys.
Oh. We're being very serious and stuff.
Hey guys, we're just here. It's been kind of rough. Hey guys, and it's like you sort of affect the listen, shit's
where
crazy out there.
All of our space feels like this because we can't reach and make meaning with other humans in flesh and bone.
But there's definitely
sort of feeling weird.
There's definitely a voice though in the Instagrams, like, hey guys, I'm in bed. It's been kind of rough. The kids are getting crazy.
Yeah. I think you and I follow different people because I haven't seen anyone do that.
Here's the thing. So it's fucking nuts and it's crazy. But for any historians out there, people that are history buffs, I'm a history buff. I love history.
That was just my quarantine boredom moment. I was just playing with my hair.
That's okay.
Sorry. Carry on about history.
Like, for instance, recent history, World War II. You realize that in America, it's still nothing compared to what this fucking country went through in the 40s or the 30s for that matter. So, okay, guys, here's the thing. I have controversial things to talk about, and my wife doesn't like me to talk about controversial things, but
I love talking about controversial things.
Just not in a podcast.
Just not like this.
Right. So we won't go too far down the rabbit hole, but my opinion is this is a setup. I think it's a setup. I think the whole fucking thing, I think the virus is real. That's not what I'm saying. I think it's a setup. I think there's a play at hand in this country, and I think someone's... In
this country?
In the world.
Yeah.
And I think there's a setup. I think to me, this looks like it's got all the makings of a play. A play. Someone's just read enough history, and you realize from the stock market crash to World War I to World War II, this is the shit that happens. Some pretty fucked up people make some big plays, and they do some fucked up stuff. Okay, so I won't talk about too much because it's the Kicking Screaming podcast. So it's not a political podcast. And hey, one of the things we're doing, by the way, is we're not on the news at all. We're not watching news. We're not following horrible updates every few seconds. And the reason why you don't need to, why no one out there needs to follow the news is that everyone listening and everyone in the world has at least one or two family members that will let them know when something horrible is happening. We have ours. You have yours. So you don't need to read anything on the news if it's urgent enough.
I think you could check in, but I have to say this.
Sure, you can check in.
People gonna need to know what's apparently happening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm eating chocolate in your face, guys.
Sorry. No, we're getting a lot of requests. Where's our chocolate eating these days on the podcast?
Well, we got so many fucking complaints that it was like smacking into the mic, so.
So we took it.
You can't please everybody. But the one thing I would say is there's a point from which to view when reading the news. And once you sort of have like the handful of item boxes that need to be checked for it to become a news story, you literally, that's all you'll see now because it's that predictable.
Yeah.
The death, the money, conflict between, leaders, anyway, death, they'll always make things seem just so horrible.
Yeah.
What's amazing is to read some of the news and then actually get on a calculator and do some math and really confront the numbers, not lessening losses of family and friends, but the numbers. If you actually do the math, it's less scary than it's being shoved down your throat. Anyhow, I'm done.
I think it's far
We need
less
to take
scary.
precautions.
I think it's extremely less scary than we made to believe, but it becomes you risk sounding insensitive to the horrible things that have happened. But I'm just gonna say because I'm a little bit like the social veneer is peeled off Earth, the little pleasantries, and I'm gonna say fuck it. I think that there is a horrible pandemic, and I think it's absolutely a big pile of shit shoved down Earth's throat, and I think it's avoidable, and I think there's things that we can do to fix it. And if people
That don't involve enslaving everybody.
And I think if people weren't playing politics, we'd have a solution pretty fast. Hey, if one small dog died, I have a feeling this whole thing would be sorted out in about 3 days.
Can we move on from the animal things?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So here's my question for you. So we're 7 miles underground.
Yeah.
And
can we just talk about my?
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Look at that.
My friend Tracy.
Does that go backwards? Goes backwards.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it was just upside down. Do it again. No. Now do it up. No wait. Now. Yeah. Wait. Now. Okay. Now do it like this. Wait. I know how to do it. Okay, now do it like this. There, it's not back. It's fine now.
Now it's 0.
Now it's
okay,
fine.
Tracy Nichols, Nichols. Tracy Nichols sent me this. She makes jewelry, and I just think you should check her out. And it was so sweet. She sent the nicest note. And thank you, Tracy, because you made me cry with your note. And you make awesome jewelry. And I saw you had posted this on your Instagram, and I was like, oh, that's so good. I need that. And then you sent it. Thank you. I love you. Okay. Anyway,
is anyone having bunker fights yet? I call them bunker fights. No one's in a bunker, but I mean, it's hilarious.
What are you talking about?
It's fucking hilarious how fast you start to realize.
I mean, look, we've always gotten on each other's nerves.
Yes.
So it's just been a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
there's no like, I'm gonna go for a drive. Or I'm going to my friend's house, or I'm going to go see a movie, or I'm going to go get a massage. Yeah. It's like, I'll be in the other room. and then
there we are. And there I am, and then there's, there we are.
Man, this is some funny. I think there's definitely going to be a population boom in about 9 months.
I feel like people are too depressed to fuck.
I don't believe that to be true. I wasn't too depressed to fuck an hour ago.
I think the people who don't have children yet are going to be fucking. But I think if you have children and you're in quarantine, fucking's not at the top of the list.
That doesn't count because if you've already had kids, you know the pain of having kids, so you don't want more kids. So that doesn't count.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but people that have kids aren't going
to be fucking trying to make more kids.
Right, because they have kids.
I know.
But people that don't have kids.
That's what I just said.
That's what I just was agreeing with you about.
Oh.
COVID-19. If you here's some question I would ask. If you had to like bring a friend down into the bunker, I'm not gonna have you say who it is, but like, do you have the one girlfriend you'd bring? Like, let's say it was like time to go down to the bunker. Do you all have like the one? Does the
Well,
girl?
it depends on what you need it for. So is it for like the friend that you can just be yourself, or do you want the friend that's like fucking fearless warrior because there's some shit that's gonna have to get done, or is it the friend like what? You know what I'm saying?
For company.
For company.
Not for practicalness of like survival skills, because that changes it.
Well, I have like a whole. I'm lucky enough. I have different girlfriends for different.
But like just the pure pleasure of like, who would it be that you would, without saying the person? Without saying the person.
Why can't I say it? It's my two best friends anyway.
Well, I guess you could. I just didn't want to put you in a position where you were like upsetting other friends. Like, who's
my
your
two
bunker
best friends? It's Kate Sobrano and Nika Costa.
Okay.
That's because I know I'd be laughing.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And I could totally be myself because they both know me really well. And they're both really good at helping. Like, we all like to help. So I feel like we'd really be there for each other, and we'd laugh and have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
And they both sing, so I would just be in heaven.
Yeah, that would be a great bunker.
That'd be good.
You
That'd
and
be a good bunker pal.
You and those two girls. See, my play is I'd have to think of who would not try to overtake me, to kill me off, to procreate with you, and to... I have a different mentality. Like, who would be really fun to be with, but that at a certain point wouldn't be like, you know, if I got rid of the bearded Jew, I'd have the hot Jenna all to myself.
Wow.
I feel like at a certain point in a bunker, even if I got
I wasn't thinking about, like, having the girlfriends and you.
Did you?
I was just answering it, like, for myself. Like, you as an individual unit, who would you pick?
In this scenario, did you kill me off and then have your two best girlfriends?
No, I just thought it was theoretical.
Because that's not doomsday. That's literally heaven for you.
No, it was just a theoretical.
Yes, it's with me. It's with me there.
I don't want anyone else in a fucking bunker. We got us. We got the kids. Isn't that enough?
I'm saying that's the challenge. Who's your bunker friend? Who's the friend that you bring down to the bunker?
But then if it's my best friends, they both have kids. So then it'd be all their kids.
Oh, you're being so practical. I'm saying, listen. Everybody's wiped out. It's just us and the kids. But there's like enough water and dark chocolate for one more person.
Okay.
And you got to make that call. Do you have that person? And forget the kids and forget all that. It's a made up scenario.
It's the same. It's Nika and Kate.
That's still two friends, but I like both of them, so I'm okay.
Either.
I would sacrifice my daily rations for both of them.
Good.
Okay, so I'll take that.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah. Now for me, I can't quite figure it out because I'd have to think who.
That makes me feel weird because then it makes me go. So every one of your friends that you would pick, would try to like off you to get to me.
Well,
or are you just talking about general manhood behavior?
Yeah, that.
How would they try to get to me? Why don't they might try to get to Kate or Nika?
In this scenario, they're not. Now we're on to my scenario. They're not in the bunker now.
Oh
man, you have
very strange rules.
You are so hard to play bunker games with. Jesus Christ. Now we're on to me. We don't now have my friend and you two girlfriends. Otherwise, it's basically just it's like a dinner party.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were there.
I know.
But now that you're there,
of course,
and then my friends are there. So now if my friends are there, then your friends can't be there.
No. Now
or
on
if
this,
your friends there, my friends can't be there.
So now it's your friends.
So now we're on your theoretical line.
Yes. So on your theoretical, I'm still married to you. You've kept me in the bunker, and you've invited your two best girlfriends.
Okay. I haven't fed you to the zombies yet.
No, you haven't. All right. You haven't fed me.
My friend would be.
See, I'd have to think who would be fun to be with, but at a certain point wouldn't be like, hey, so I'm horny. Can I share your wife with you? Because I'd be like, at a certain point, you can't be like no forever. Well, I mean, like.
What, no to your friend about sleeping with me?
After like 40 years or something? Maybe after like, you know how guys are.
I don't think a man could go that long. I think he would just spontaneously die.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it'd have to be someone that at a certain point would be like, I'd have to be okay with that, right? I don't know. I mean,
I didn't even think about my girlfriend fucking you as part of my theoretical.
You should have. You should have thought about that first. I'm sorry to say, because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. You brought down to the bunker two incredibly hot chicks. And you didn't think about it. And I wasn't going to say anything. I wasn't going to be like, no. I wasn't going to be like, no, don't bring them. Why? Because they're both really funny, beautiful, charming, hot ladies. I wasn't going to be the one to say no. So you should have thought about it. Now you got yourself into a fucking pickle, sweetheart. Now you're in the bunker with me and two of your best friends, and they're both fantastically beautiful, hot, vibrant ladies.
Okay. Do you know who you would pick?
God, I don't. I don't.
You gotta work on your friendships.
I have great friends. I just don't have.
You gotta have a bunker friend.
That's what I mean. I don't. You have two bunker friends. Those girls are bunker
I have
friends.
more than that.
Yeah, but those are definitely bunker
They're
friends.
just my top
They're
two.
loyal. They're smart. They're intelligent.
They have the exact right sense of humor for me.
Yes.
Where it's like you don't have to be in the mood for that friend.
Yeah.
You know, you have some friends you just gotta kind of be in the mood for them on those certain days.
Yeah.
But you love them dearly with all
Yeah.
your heart, and you do anything to help them when they need it.
Man,
But you gotta, there are friends you just kind of gotta be in that zone.
Yeah.
But Nika and Kate are like all the time zone for me.
I'm really bummed out that I don't have a bunker friend. I'm really bummed about this.
I feel sad for you.
Yeah, I feel sad for myself too. I mean, I guess your scenario is a better scenario because it's me, you, Kate, and Nika in the bunker, and that's not so bad. No, I just meant because they're funny and they can sing.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have to go there every time? But I don't have a bunker friend. I feel bad.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I know. I wish I had a bunker friend. I mean,
I feel like I could think of, maybe I can't.
say one in my ear. Say a bunker friend in my ear that you think, and I'll tell you.
Well, I mean, then I run straight into the problem that you put forth, which is, are they going to want to fuck me?
They're gonna want to fuck you, honey.
I know.
So the more ethical ones will be like after many years. The less ethical will be after like 10 or 15 hours. But at a certain point, it's gonna happen. Like the bunker friend that I brought is gonna want to fuck
How
you.
do we have privacy in the bunker?
Right? You don't have a lot of privacy in the bunker. In our scenario, we've got our kids, and then
Definitely not having sex with your friends. The kids are in the bunker.
well, are we gonna have sex with the kids in the bunker?
Yeah, when they're sleeping.
Yeah. I guess
It's no different than it is now.
it's really the same thing. We're sort of how it is the last month, right? Anyway. Boy, is it hard to get some private time these days. I have to figure out who I'd bring down that would not make the play for the throne. I got a good thing here worked out with my wife, and
Yeah.
at a certain point, someone's going to want to kill the king.
Yeah.
The heavy is the crown. Heavy is the crown. Yeah,
Okay.
heavy is the crown. Okay, do you have a bunker album?
That's a really good question.
I didn't think about what we were going to talk about today. This is starting to occur to me now that we're in the bunker. Me, you, Kate, and Nika. Now I want a good album to play.
I need either if I have got Kate and Nika, then I
Still gonna want.
I
an
don't
album.
need either one of their
They're not
their
gonna want to
albums.
sing all the time. Oh yeah, right. You don't need their albums because
I have them live.
Yeah, and they're not
I've
gonna want to sing all the time. So I have a feeling
I
it's
think
gonna
it'd
be
be
like
I'd
B.B.
need Tom
King.
Petty, and I'd need some Miles Davis, and I'd need some
Yeah.
John Lee Hooker and B.B. King.
Yeah, this isn't Apple Music. You don't have thousands of songs. It's one. You get one album.
One album.
You did that with your friends. You keep bringing way more into the bunker than is allowed
I
for.
have a richness of
I know.
having things.
I know, but you got to have. It's one bunker CD, one bunker album.
It's a real tie between
that's hard.
Tom Petty and Miles Davis.
Wow.
Because Miles Davis, like you could just, you can listen to one of his albums over and over and over again,
Yeah.
and each time you listen to it, it takes you on another journey of imagination. So
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't get old. It would be constantly taking me into new explorations of my imagination.
Yeah.
Tom
I think
Petty
Miles
just
Davis.
makes me feel very safe
Yeah.
and familiar and my most favorite ever.
Yeah.
So that brings me joy. So
Yeah.
that's important too. Maybe for the long haul, Miles Davis.
I think Miles Davis is better because you can find layers within it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's good. I don't know if I have a bunker album. Just like I don't have a bunker friend.
God, you got to work on your life.
Well, the thing is
What's
that
happening?
because what I realized, let's say it's the Beatles' White Album, right? So that's my first choice. I'd be like, okay. After a year or two, I'd be like, I don't want to hear that. I can't fucking hear another song. So I'm thinking maybe it needs to be classical, like some masterpiece of classical music that I can find layers in, you know, like some Tchaikovsky or something where I could like really get into it through the layers through a long period of time. But again, I avoided the question. I don't really have. Okay, so maybe
I think it's pronounced Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky.
It's not Tchaikovsky.
Plenty of time to work that out in the bunker.
Yeah.
Okay, how about a bunker food?
For survival or pleasure?
Pleasure. If it's survival, it's gonna have to be like fucking chicken broth. Pleasure.
Do I have an oven? Like, can I cook?
Yeah, you brought that down to the bunker with your 40 friends
Cook?
and your big
Because
record.
I don't really cook.
You brought that down with your 40 friends and your big record collection. You also put a big Viking
Oven.
stove,
Stuff.
oven
and
stove.
We have ingredients. and
Ingredient like lots of bay
stuff. I
leaves
could live
and
on
oregano.
pizza.
Oh, it's a fucking good one, pizza.
I could live on pizza.
All right.
I mean, I just don't see myself ever going, oh, not again.
Yeah,
Like, I love pizza.
yeah. Pizza's a good one. Mine would be, it'd be tacos.
Yeah.
All the fixings for tacos. Because in those fixings now you've got lettuce, tomato, olives, guacamole,
So you got a big span of nutrition
yeah,
you could
tacos.
accomplish.
tacos. I mean, this is in our imaginary bunker that you could fit somehow all the ingredients. For
I
tacos.
cannot wait to get the fuck back to living life. I miss everybody. I miss all of you. I miss seeing everybody. I miss acting every day. I miss hanging out with my friends. I miss seeing all the fans. I miss this. I miss it. I miss it really, really bad. And I just wanted to tell you guys that.
Yeah.
And I think you're all doing a really good job.
Yeah.
Hanging in there and maintaining your sense of humor. This is fucking crazy. And I just keep thinking of everybody and their different situations. And, you know, it's like people who have already like challenging life situations. Anyway, I have so much empathy and compassion for everyone who's going through anything right now. And I just miss all of you and I love you.
We love you.
Say that.
And I'm not being controversial, but don't believe the hype. Let's go fucking back to work. Let's get out there.
Wash your hands, please.
Let's get out there and fucking live life.
Wash your hands.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck COVID-19. Fuck it. Let's fucking live life. Oh wait, I went to fucking music and I wasn't even ready. I made my